And good evening. Welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we get set for our second game of the night. It's the North Harrison Shamrock boys against the Albany Warrior boys. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winners Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formalwear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany and B&B Barbecue in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and North Harrison School Districts, and the Printery New Shop are located in Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back and take a look at these two teams when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we get set for this Grand River Conference West matchup here between the Shamrocks of North Harrison and the Warriors of Albany. Taking a look at these two teams coming in. For North Harrison, they come in with a record of 9-11, 0-6 in conference play, coming off a second-place finish at the Gilman City Tournament on Saturday, losing 85-67 to a really good Princeton boys team. And then for Albany, they come in with a record of 13-7, 3-3 in conference play. They're coming off a third-place finish over Maysville, 49-45, and what is a really good Maysville team as well.
Yeah, I think that game against Maysville was the Warriors' best win of the season. The one before that was the first time they beat Maysville, but this time they weren't really sneaking up on Maysville. It was on a neutral site, so really good win for this Warrior boys team. Coming here on the road here against North Harrison, and oddly enough, they're 4-1 on the road this season. At home, they're 5-4, so been a little bit better of a road team, road team here on this season. They've been a really fun team to watch, greatly exceeding expectations. I think the boys deserve a lot of credit for that this season. I mean, they get a win tonight. It'll be their 14th win on the year. They won 14 games combined the last two seasons. So this is a team that, as they entered the high school ranks, they've struggled greatly, but they've really gotten better each and every year. And to culminate with the season like this that they've had, it's been a really fun team to watch, and they're hoping to get a win against the North Harrison team that has got some guys. You look at their scores, they can put up points. they can also give up a lot of points. So we could be in for a shootout tonight if the Warriors aren't ready to guard. He talked about their conference record. They haven't won a conference game this season, but we just saw with the girls that doesn't really matter if you're not at your best. So we'll see what the Warriors can do tonight. They're fully healthy after a couple of weeks before the King City tournament of not being fully healthy. Samuel Papa's back. He's kind of getting back into the swing of things.
Well, they do have Lucas Engel that is still injured. Something happened. I'm not certain what happened, but we saw him on Friday night at the King City tournament with a ice pack on his knee. He is not dressed tonight for the Warriors.
Yeah, so Lucas Engel's out. This is a team that's pretty once they get past the starting five, the depth is not really there. So, of course, they have Zayden Palmer, and then they did have Lucas Engel, but they really depend on the starting five to carry them through games. So with Engel out, I mean, the starting five are going to have to play some heavy minutes tonight. We might see Ricardo Kopp. We did see him a couple weeks ago, and they were really short on depth, but they didn't go to him until late in the third quarter. So probably going to have 6 guys for the bulk of this game.
And then for North Harrison, they're looking for a win here on senior night. Warriors are looking to try and upset that senior night and come away with the sweep here on the road over North Harrison. We'll be back with your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups and your Smith Prudential Financial tip-off, all a part of your PTC Bank pregame here on Albany TV when we come back in a moment.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so don't miss the shot. Make the clutch play at Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From fresh flower bouquets to sweet candy bouquets, they've got gifts that score every time. Check out several new tumblers and unique gift boxes that are total slam dunks. Don't wait for the buzzer. Beat the clock and bring home the win this Valentine's Day with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts. When it's game time for love, Briar Patch delivers.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And we'll come back out again here to Eagleville as we get set for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. It'll be for the Warriors, Zayden Palmer, Samuel Papa, Jace Palmer, and Dalton Worrell and Shea Miller. For North Harrison, it'll be Jensen Davis, Wyatt Mays, Ethan Henson, Gage Fortner, and Dustin Hamilton. As we prepare to tip off tonight's game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services, 660-726-3396. And Brent, we just heard it in the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Barrett Worrell not in the starting lineup, not on the bench tonight. Assumed sickness has been going around in the Albany School District. Assume that is where he is at tonight.
Yeah, well, you can forget about what I said, or you can forget what I said about being at full strength, as the Warriors are, with Lucas Engel injured too, are really lacking in that department.
And the opening tip-off is knocked around, picked up here by North Harrison. Quickly in the corner with it here for Henson. Sends it up top now for Wyatt Mays. Henson leaves this off here for Hamilton as he'll try and send it back out in the corner to Fortner. Gage Fortner, step back three, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in here by Dalton Worrell. Samuel Papa brings the ball across midcourt. It'll be the job of Papa and Dalton Worrell to bring the ball across midcourt tonight with Barrett out for the Warriors, as back up top here for the freshman Zayden Palmer getting his first start of his young high school career. Jace Palmer leaves it off for Miller. Can't finish. Ball knocked around. Picked up here by North Harrison on the rebound.
Really good shot there out of the gate for the Warriors, but just couldn't quite get it to go, and that's one that Shea definitely wants back.
Driving, putting it up off glass this time is Gage Fortner, as he'll hit the opening bucket here in the ball game for North Harrison. Papa to get the ball across midcourt. Into the corner here for Miller. 2-1-2 zone played here by the Shamrocks to start. Papa with it up at the top of the key, sends in the corner for Jace Palmer. Jace drives, leaves it off for Dalton Worrell. He'll drive baseline, goes up strong, off glass for two.
Nice job by Dalton there. Went up and then kind of double clutched the ball right there to avoid the defender and finish through.
Gage Fortner up top here for Ethan Henson. Up top now to Jensen Davis. Back over to the right wing for Fortner. Gage Fortner drives his shot from the baseline, up and in for two.
Really tough finish there by Fortner over the extended hand of Jace Palmer. Great finish by him there to give the Shamrocks the lead.
1-2-2 full court pressure. The pass that time from Papa to Shea Miller, a little too tall as it sails over his head. 4-2, North Harrison with the lead. Just 2 minutes and 4 seconds into the opening quarter of play. Bringing it across midcourt, here is Mays. His shot from the left elbow is good, highly contested.
Oh, that's two really tough made baskets there by the Shamrocks back to back.
Papa gets it across here for Jace Palmer, left wing. The pass, looking for his brother Zayden Palmer, hits off the rim and then goes out of bounds.
Two early turnovers here by the Warriors, just 2.5 minutes into the game. A little bit out of sorts here in the early going.
Mays with the basketball up at the top of the key. Sends it into the corner now. Shot from three from Jensen Davis. Misses off iron. Rebound picked up here by Dalton Worrell. Dalton gets it across midcourt. Down for Shea on the baseline. Into the corner, Jace Palmer. Shot from three. Misses off iron. Pulled in by Mays on the rebound.
A good pass. Got it right in the hands of Palmer. Palmer was ready to shoot when he caught it. Just couldn't quite get it to go in there despite catching it in rhythm.
Mays leaves it short, tipped out of bounds here off the Warriors.
Got to have the rebound there. It's one the Warriors definitely want back.
Up top with it, Hamilton will leave it over to the right wing with it for Gage Fortner. He'll drive inside the paint, leaves it short, partially tipped. Rebound picked up here by Zayden Palmer. Jace Palmer will bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. In the corner, Zayden Palmer for Papa. Dalton Worrell dribbles down, puts it up, off glass, can't get it to go. Miller on the rebound, gets it back for Worrell, sends it up top to Jace Palmer.
Good rebound there by Miller to get the Warriors a second chance here.
Coming off that King City tournament, Jace Palmer averaged about 20 points per game as a travel called here against the Warriors. Dalton Worrell coming off an all-tournament team.
Well, that's a tough break there for Papa, as depends on the crew on if they're going to call that or not. Little hop step, don't come down on 2 feet. That's not the same every game.
Yeah. Mays will send it back out here for Jensen Davis, sends it up top for Fortner. High post here for Andrew Craig. The senior puts it up and in for 2.
Well, you're seeing here early, tough shot-making ability here by the Shamrocks, as I think maybe Miller caught an elbow to the face.
Yeah, inadvertent elbow, and that's not good for the Warriors, already short-handed here tonight. Shea's going to check out. Checking in is going to be Cutter Peterson.
Yeah, and I believe this is Cutter's first.
The worst thing about Shea is not walking off the best there.
Yeah.
He's still kind of holding his face.
Well, Coach Cox is asking, is it not an offensive foul, an elbow to the face there? Of course he's going to ask that question when his player's down for that long.
Papa gets it across, sends it right wing for Zayden Palmer. Back up top for Papa. Dalton Worrell, top of the key.
I was going to say, I think this is Cutter Peterson's first meaningful action, or if it's not, it's his second time.
Yeah, he's gotten a little bit of action a couple of weeks ago as a timeout call here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
8-2 is the lead here in favor of North Harrison. 3:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Dalton Worrell will inbounds here for the Warriors, as he'll inbounds here for Papa. Now a little bit of switch up, going to a 1-2-2 zone here for North Harrison. Pass tipped away. Picked up. Riker Fortner gets it to Jensen Davis, who puts it up off glass for 2.
Warriors in a little bit of trouble here. Now, we did see in the Stanbury tournament, Northeast Nottoway got up big on them, and they were able to slowly chip away and come back.
Well, even in that third-place game last Friday at the King City tournament, it was Maysville that got out to a 10-1 run, and the Warriors were able to fight back as a foul called here against Jensen Davis. That'll be his first, team's first.
However, they were not nearly as short-handed as they are tonight.
Yeah. Papa with the basketball up the top of the key here for the Warriors, over the left wing here for Dalton Worrell. Back up top for Papa. Jace Palmer in the corner, gets it for Dalton Worrell, left wing, trying to send it down to Peterson.
Oh.
Can't get the finish as it's tipped out of bounds here off of the hands of Andrew Craig.
It looked like Cutter got hit on the arm there, but maybe not enough for a foul, or maybe not at all.
Cutter will inbounds, and they're going to have Zayden Palmer inbounds here for the Warriors. Inbounds here for Jace Palmer, goes up. Can't get the shot to fall, tipped out, picked up here by Jensen Davis, and then stolen away here by Papa. Papa with it up at the top of the key. Over to Palmer, left wing. Back up to Papa. Samuel Papa, left wing here for Dalton Worrell. Drives inside, and he's going to be called for the travel.
Okay, so this crew's calling that, so now you got to make the adjustment. I mean, other times, other crews will let you get away with it, but that's been called twice now, so you got to make the adjustment. It's understandable when it shifts from game to game, but that's the adjustment you got to make.
With the basketball, left wing is Davis. Sends it to the corner for Mays. Now Gage Fortner. Fortner can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in by Papa.
Warriors in desperate need of a bucket here.
Papa drives in, sends it back to Dalton Worrell from just past the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Craig on the rebound. Back in transition, North Harrison. And the shot bounces out that time from Riker. Fortner put back in there by Craig.
And the Shamrocks have really kind of punched the Warriors in the mouth here, and how the Warriors going to respond.
As Jace Palmer loses it, quickly up for Mays. For Davis. Lost it, picked up here by Papa. Back up for Zayden Palmer. 12-2, North Harrison with the lead. 1:15 left to play in the first. In the corner, Dalton Worrell for Cutter Peterson, stolen away here by Gage Fortner. Pass up to Jensen Davis, off the mark, sails out of bounds.
7 turnovers here in the quarter for the Warriors, and good news for the Warriors is Shea Miller's coming back into the game.
Ethan Henson and Andrew Craig check back in here for North Harrison.
We've had discussions kind of off air about how Miller is kind of a calming presence to this Warrior offense, and they really need him out on the floor.
Papa gets the ball across midcourt. Over to the right wing for Shea Miller for Jace Palmer. Goes up and finishes amid some contact for 2.
Immediately get a bucket. First possession, he's back on.
Over to the left wing with it here for Ethan Henson. Over to the right wing with it for Riker Fortner. Drives to the baseline, sends it back out for Andrew Craig. Has it knocked out of his hands, picked up here by Dalton Worrell. Dalton takes it. He's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul here against North Harrison is going to go against Dustin Hamilton. It'll be his first, team's second.
7 turnovers for the Warriors, 4 for the Shamrocks. Both teams really turning it over a little bit too much.
Big difference is the Shamrocks have been able to convert on those turnovers as Dalton Worrell hits on the first free throw. Second free throw attempt here from Dalton is good as he hits them both. 12-6 is the 6-point lead here for North Harrison. 30 seconds left to play here in the first quarter as Wyatt Mays brings it across midcourt. Riker Fortner will send it up for Andrew Craig over to the right wing for Mays. Back up top for Hamilton. Back over to left wing to Mays. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter as it looks like the Shamrocks will play here for the final shot here of the quarter. Riker Fortner back up to Mays. Over to the right wing with it for Jensen. Up top to Mays, loses it. Picked up. Still not picked up as Dalton Worrell turns, puts up a shot from 3, and it banks in.
Oh my gosh, there's something in the air tonight.
As that one goes in, Warriors have a 12-9 lead going into the second quarter play. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the timeout break. 12-9, North Harrison with a 3-point lead after Dalton Worrell able to hit a buzzer beater there miraculously as the ball was kind of knocked around. The officials had a chat about it to see whether it was going to count or not. And they said he didn't really have possession until he got it and then threw it up and banked it in. That's the 3rd time that we've seen a shot go in tonight at the buzzer for 3. Two of them by Laney Briggs, now one here by Dalton Worrell. Dalton with the basketball, trying to send it down to Jace Palmer on the block. Can't finish, gets his own rebound, goes up again. This time he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Warriors having a little bit of trouble finishing around the rim there, but nice job by Palmer to stay with it and get an offensive rebound and then draw the foul.
Foul will go against Gage Fortner. It'll be his first, team's first. First free throw from Jace will miss short.
Yeah, high arcing shot, just left it a little bit short there. I get a little bit more use of the legs here.
That one looks better as he hits it. It's a 2-point ball game. 12-10, North Harrison leads. 20 seconds gone here in the second quarter of play. Left wing, shot from three from Jensen Davis, bounces out. Shea Miller will pull in the rebound. And if they're going to get a travel called against the Warriors, Warriors are wanting a foul here against Wyatt Mays.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there, but it certainly looked like Miller got pulled down.
Mays will inbounds, gets it in the corner for Craig, and they're going to get a foul called here against the Warriors off the ball. They're going to get a foul called here against Shea Miller trying to break through the screen. That'll be his first, team's first. Maybe a little bit of frustration there from Miller on that one.
Yeah, you can certainly kind of see it maybe a little bit there.
Trying to get it there to Davis, stolen away here by Papa, trying to get it to Zayden Palmer, now stolen away by Gage Fortner. His shot no good. Shea Miller will pull in the rebound. Dalton Worrell finds Jace Palmer. Inside, goes up strong. Can't finish, ball knocked around, picked back up here by Palmer. Goes up and he's going to be fouled here on the floor.
Couple of offensive rebounds here for the Warriors, and that's really kind of hurt the Shamrocks here in the early going. That's 2 or 3 offensive rebounds here in the last couple of possessions.
Foul against Gage Fortner, his second. Zayden Palmer in the corner, sends it up top for Papa. Papa, top of the key, sends it right wing for Dalton Worrell. Has it stripped away from behind by Davis, picked up by Papa in the backcourt. High post for Jace Palmer. Back up to Papa, top of the key. Right wing for Dalton Worrell, down to Palmer on the baseline. And he's going to step out of bounds. With a minute and a half gone in the second quarter of play, a 12-10 2-point North Harrison Shamrock lead.
9 turnovers for the Warriors here so far in the game.
Wyatt Mays up top for Jensen Davis. Deep three. Can't hit it. Rebound pulled in by Dalton Worrell.
I think you're beginning to see how the Shamrocks have accumulated such high point totals, as they are not afraid to shoot the ball from just about anywhere.
Kind of reminiscent of the St. Joe Christian Lions a couple years ago, as Jace Palmer gets it down inside, gets the bucket and the foul to go along with it.
A good finish for Jace through contact. Definitely a foul there, and ties up the game. Made free throw here will give the Warriors the lead.
Foul will go against Wyatt Mays, his first, team's third. So again, just like we had last week Friday, Warriors were down 10-1. Here it was 12-2. As Worrell gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two, and the Warriors have an opportunity to take the lead here with 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Warriors winning the rebounding battle 11-5 here. It's been a big key for them here in the early going.
First free throw from Dalton misses off back iron. The next foul by North Harrison will put the Warriors at the line in the bonus from here on out for the final 6 minutes here of the second quarter. And second free throw from Dalton is good. And the Warriors lead here 13-12. First lead since they led 2-0, as Palmer going to be called for the foul as he jumped up trying to knock away that pass and kind of came down that time on Fortner. Foul on Jace, his first, team's second. Jensen will check out, as checking it back in will be Riker Fortner. Ball, Craig knocked away. Zayden Palmer Didn't see the basketball picked up by Riker Fortner to Gage Fortner off glass for two.
Yeah, you can see Coach Cox getting on to the freshman there. Got to see the ball.
Papa gets it across here for Dalton Worrell. Jace Palmer down to Zayden Palmer on the baseline. Misses off iron and out of bounds here off the Warriors. (14-13) Shamrocks lead. 5.5 left to go here in the second quarter. Gage Fortner with the basketball. Sends it up top for Mays, and a foul called here against North Harrison. It's going to go against Andrew Craig. It'll be his first, team's fifth. With 5:24 left to play here in the second quarter, checking in will be Ethan Henson here for North Harrison, as he's going to check in for Craig. Papa gets it across here for Shea Miller. Pop up at the high post. Waits for defender to go by. Puts up the shot. Gets it to fall in for two.
Great pump fake by Papa. Great patience there and got himself a good shot.
Gage Fortner shot long. Trying to keep it in play and does. That time is Gage Fortner as Mays goes up and has it stripped away. Dalton Worrell for Papa. Can't get it to go off glass. Mays keeps it alive as he falls down. And it's a 3-on-3 here as Jensen Davis from the baseline is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two.
Yeah, Shea didn't agree with that call either. You could see Coach Cox telling him to just stay down. So
foul against Shea is going to be his second, team's third.
Kind of makes me believe that he did foul him there, at least with the body.
As the first one good there from Jensen Davis. And Shea, we've talked about it a little bit in that King City tournament. He does have a tendency to kind of get handsy a little bit and pick up some bad fouls, reaching in as...
Well, he's been in foul trouble a lot of the Warriors games this season.
Davis misses on the second. We're tied up at 15 each with 4:35 left to play in the second. Miller finds Palmer down on the baseline. Back up top here for Dalton Worrell. Into the corner for Zayden Palmer. Up top for Dalton Worrell, top of the key. Trying to get it down, that time to Jace Palmer, picked out of the air by Mays. Riker Fortner into the corner for Jensen from three, knocks it down.
Deep three, Shamrocks again not afraid to shoot the rock.
Ethan Henson knocks it down from three, gives the Shamrocks a 3-point lead. 18-15, the pass down to Zayden Palmer, off the mark that time by Jace Palmer. Halfway through the second quarter of play, 18-15.
11 turnovers now for the Warriors here in this game. Still not even to halftime yet.
Dustin Hamilton will check in here for Gage Fortner as Davis with it up at the top of the key for Mays. Drives. And a foul going to be called here against Miller. He jumped up in the air. He's going to get called for that. And Shea's going to pick up his third. All coming here in this second quarter. And we're going to see Cutter Peterson again as a timeout called here by the Warriors. We're back after this. Petty John almost there. Timeout here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
18-15 is the lead here for the Shamrocks at the line. Here is going to be Wyatt Mays. Peterson did not check in during that timeout like we thought he was going to. Miller will stay on the floor with his 3 fouls.
Yeah, going to have to be really, really smart here.
Mays will hit the first.
And it's going to basically take away his aggressiveness on the defensive end. You just can't even put yourself in a position to be a foul called on you.
Mays will miss on the second. Jace Palmer gets it off here for Samuel Papa. Back over to left wing with it for Shea Miller. Up top for Papa. To Jace Palmer. Into the corner here for Dalton Worrell. Back to Miller. Up top for Palmer. Papa with the basketball here for Zayden Palmer. Cross court, Zayden Palmer finds Dalton Worrell down on the block, has it rejected away. And sent into the corner, goes out of bounds here off of North Harrison. I said it was Ethan Henson that came in and made the block that time on the shot from Dalton Worrell. Ball inbounds for Dalton in the corner, up top for Papa. Dribbles in. His shot from just inside the paint, can't get it to fall. Henson with the rebound. Mays over to the right wing for Riker Fortner. Leaves it for Henson. Dribbles in, sends it back in the corner for Riker Fortner. Baseline. Back for Henson. Puts it in for 2.
Really good pass to set up Henson there with the easy shot. Shamrock's doing a nice job of keeping the Warriors away here and maintaining this lead.
Jace Palmer going to be called for the travel.
Yeah, a little foot shuffle there. Pretty easy to see that one.
Jensen Davis will check out as Gage Fortner checks back in here for the Shamrocks. 2:23 left to play here in the second quarter. A 6-point lead here for the Shamrocks, 21-15. Wyatt Mays, right wing, sends it up top here for Riker Fortner. Over to left wing for Hamilton. Back up again to Mays. Mays dribbles down his defender, puts up the shot, hits off front iron and rolls in.
Yeah, Mays just using his strength there, backs Papa down on the post, and nice little turnaround shot to convert.
And a travel going to be called here against Papa. A 9-0 run here for North Harrison after Albany took a 15-14 lead.
13 turnovers for him here in the first half as well.
Mays goes up, has it stripped away. Picked up here by Dalton Worrell for Jace Palmer. Jay's top of the key for Shane Miller. Drives. Back out for Palmer. Jace dribbles in and again going to be called for the travel.
Yeah, this is something that I can relate to because I used to do the same move in high school, kind of a little hop step, but if you don't come down on both feet, certain officials are going to get that every time, and we haven't seen that a lot this year, and it's kind of driven me insane because I used to get got with it every time, but this crew's calling it, so you got to adjust.
Out of bounds here off the Warriors. Miller showing his disgust of the calls on his face. Gage Fortner drives in, puts up the shot, lays it in for 2 as that time Miller kind of had to lay off, and now it's up to a 10-point North Harrison lead.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing is basically until, later here in the game, he's really not going to be able to contest shots very much at all.
Samuel Papa up top for Dalton Worrell. Into the corner for Zayden Palmer. Jace Palmer trying to find Shea Miller on the block. Goes up strong off glass for 2. 25-17, 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Riker Fortner with the basketball. Over to left wing for Hamilton. For Henson. Trying to go back door to Mays. Cross court for Riker Fortner. He'll pick it up before the midcourt line. Henson over to Mays right wing. As North Harrison looks like they might go for the final shot here at the half, leading 25-17. When they tried this at the end of the first quarter, Warriors were able to come away with a steal and pick up a shot at the buzzer by Dalton Worrell. Riker Fortner into the corner for Gage Fortner. Fadeaway three, knocks it in. 28-17, an 11-point North Harrison lead at halftime. Your halftime tonight here on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville at North Harrison High School at the half. 28-17, North Harrison with the lead here over Albany. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and North Harrison School Districts, and the Print and Renew Shopper located here in Albany. Taking a look at the stats from the first half for North Harrison. They are shooting in the first half 12 for 23 from the field, 2 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. For the Warriors, they're shooting 6 for 18 from the field, 1 for 2 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 7 from the free throw line.
Yeah, so it was a great first half for the Shamrocks. I mean, they got out to that quick lead. The Warriors kind of clawed back into it, and then another nice response to go on a run, another run to get it back up to 11 for the Shamrocks. The things that you kind of see looking through the stats here, the Warriors are out-rebounding the Shamrocks 13-8, but 14 turnovers there in the first half compared to just 8 for the Shamrocks. So The turnovers have really kind of hurt the Warriors here. That I don't think it's a coincidence that they're missing their point guard and something they're turning the ball over a lot. They already were kind of turnover prone at times, but now without their point guard, that's really going to be a problem. We talked about the girls maybe having their lowest scoring half of the season. I think 17 for the boys is probably their lowest scoring half as well. So credit to the Shamrocks. They're playing really good defense. This zone has really done wonders for them, especially because the best shooter on the Warriors is also Barrett Worrell. He might be able to pull you out of a zone. They don't have him tonight, so the shooting aspect isn't quite as strong for the Warriors tonight. So they have an uphill battle ahead of them. They have come back before, but this is going to be a tough task, certainly for the Warriors, especially facing a team that's very hungry for their first conference win.
Yeah, it was a 12-2 run at the beginning of the game for North Harrison. Warriors then went on a 13-3 run, followed by a 14-2 run there by North Harrison to end the game. So it's been game of runs so far, so it should be the Warriors up next for a run, but they really have to cut into this lead, and the way it keeps going, it just seems like North Harrison, as soon as the Warriors got close, North Harrison just kind of pulled back away, and that was a big three there from Gage Fortner there right before the buzzer to end the second half. North Harrison will start with the basketball to start out the second half of play. We'll be back to see how that second half turns out when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so don't miss the shot. Make the clutch play at Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From fresh flower bouquets to sweet candy bouquets, they've got gifts that score every time. Check out several new tumblers and unique gift boxes that are total slam dunks. Don't wait for the buzzer. Beat the clock and bring home the win this Valentine's Day with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts. When it's game time for love, Briar Patch delivers.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal wears your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And we'll come back out again here to Eagleville as we get ready to start the second half action here from the North Harrison High School gym. 28-17, North Harrison with the lead and the basketball to start out the third quarter of play. Warriors will bring back out their original five starters: Zayden Palmer, Jace Palmer, Samuel Papa, Shea Miller, and Dalton Worrell. For the Shamrocks, they will bring out Gage Fortner along with Wyatt Mays, Jensen Davis, Andrew Craig, and also Riker Fortner. Bringing the ball across midcourt here will be Mays. Into the corner with it here, Riker Fortner back up top over to the right wing. Now for Gage Fortner. Jensen Davis with the basketball, sends it left wing to Mays. Back up top for Gage Fortner. His shot from just past the free throw line, up and in for two. And a good start here for the Shamrocks to get things started. 30-17 is the lead. 30 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Jace Palmer drives, goes up, and a foul going to be called here against North Harrison.
Yeah, that's a scary play every time you see it. We've seen a couple of those this year where guys trying to take a charge and kind of creeps up underneath the guy as he leaves his feet. And, I mean, we've seen a couple of hard falls, and luckily Jace is all right, it seems.
Foul called against Andrew Craig. That's his third, team's first, as Jace misses on the first. Second free throw attempt here from Jace Palmer. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in here by Gage Fortner. Quickly up. Finds Riker Fortner from the baseline for two. Shea Miller will inbounds here for Jace Palmer, for Dalton Worrell. Trying to get to Zayden Palmer, and Nolan Ryan fastball hits off his hands, out of bounds.
Yeah, there was some heat on that, and at the same time, I don't think Zayden was quite ready for it.
No.
Probably should have been, knowing he was on the weak side with two guys guarding Dalton. But, yeah, there was a lot on that pass. I'm not sure he could have caught it regardless.
Looks like some of his throws down to second base from behind the plate as a jump ball call goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, we know he's got an arm, and he showcased it right there.
Shea Miller will inbounds here for the Warriors. Here for Jace Palmer. The Dalton Worrell now to Papa. Papa gets it across midcourt. Jace Palmer down to the baseline for Dalton Worrell. He'll be fouled here on the floor. Picking up the foul here is going to be Gage Fortner. That will be his third, team's second.
Warriors really in a bucket here, trailing by 15. Got to get a bucket.
Jace Palmer down on the baseline. Goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Fortner on the rebound here for the Shamrocks. And Gage Fortner trying to go coast to coast, can't do it, but picking up the rebound. And the putback there is Wyatt Mays.
Well, if you're going to come back after a big halftime lead, you got to go on a run. And right now it's the Shamrocks going on the run right out of halftime.
On a 6-0 run to start is another jump ball this time. Will go to North Harrison.
And the Warriors are a little bit frustrated here, but you really can't show up the referees. Do you think you're more or less likely to get the next call whenever you make a big deal out of something? It's just not a good look.
Riker Fortner going to be fouled here by Zayden Palmer as he'll pick up his first, team's first as well.
Yeah, no, I think Zayden did know that one. He immediately kind of just walked away. There was no outrage.
He kind of gave some hands and knew exactly that he committed the foul.
That was very clear.
Trying to get it down to Mays on the block. Loses it, picked up here by Papa in transition. Papa waits for the defender to go by, puts it up off glass for two.
Nice job by Papa. Nice patience there to let the defense go by.
Gage Fortner sends it up top now for Davis. Over the left wing for Riker Fortner, down in the corner to Mays. He'll drive baseline, trying to leave it off for Gage Fortner. Dribbles in. His shot up, misses off iron. Rebound picked up by the Warriors. And tipped out of bounds here off the hands that time of Riker Fortner.
Warriors need another bucket here. Gotta start stacking up good possessions one after another. You gotta have them end in scores.
5:20 left to play here in the third. 34-19. Pass down to Dalton Worrell on the baseline. Back up top for Papa. Left wing to Zayden Palmer. Into the corner for Jace Palmer. Papa's pass tipped away by Riker Fortner. Picked back up by Papa. Samuel Papa trying to get the ball down to Dalton Worrell on the right wing. Back up top for Papa. Going up against that zone, Zayden Palmer finds Worrell inside the paint, turns around, trying to get it to Shea Miller. Tip back to Worrell, goes up, off glass for two. Quickly back in transition, Jensen Davis can't get the shot to go. Not able to get the foul call either, as the rebound picked up that time by the Warriors. Jace Palmer in the corner. Trying to send it up top for Papa. Knocked away by Jensen Davis. Papa ends up on it and is going to be called for the travel. He kind of turned over onto the ball, and he's going to be called for the travel. (34-21), 4:25 left to play here in the third. It'll be Shamrock basketball as Mays will inbounds here for Davis. Driving with it is Hamilton down to the block. Trying to send it back out to Jensen Davis. His shot from three, drains it.
Wow, the Shamrocks have really been making some tough shots here in this game, and I mean that's been one of their strengths here in this one, is just making really tough shots.
And Hamilton comes away with the steal quickly up for Gage. Fortner up off glass for two.
And again, Warriors got a couple of buckets there, and immediately Shamrocks respond.
Shea Miller with the basketball, drives down to the block. Trying to send it back out for Dalton Worrell. Tipped off of North Harrison, out of bounds. It will be Warrior basketball. Timeout called by Albany. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
4:25 left to play here in the third quarter, 39-21. North Harrison with the lead, Albany with the basketball. Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Ball inbounds to Papa in the backcourt. And that full court pressure really has given the Warriors fits here all night tonight as Papa up at the top of the key. He'll drive in, trying to spin inside the paint. Sends it back out to Jace Palmer. Step back three. Misses off back iron. Rebound. Pulled in this time by Henson. Quickly back in transition is Mays. Into the corner, Henson from three. Drains it.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see how the Shamrocks put up so many points. I mean, they're shooting the lights out right now.
They're going to get a backcourt violation here against the Warriors.
Well, he was across half court when he caught it, but I'm not sure he established position. At least that's the position that the referee.
I think the problem that Coach Cox is going to have with the official here is that was an awful late call from an official.
Well, yeah, that's
from the backside, and
yeah, that's definitely right as well.
Up top here for Davis, deep three. Why not? Hits another.
Yeah, teams shooting like this, it doesn't matter if you're full strength or not. I mean, it's going to be tough to beat them.
Jace Palmer with the basketball, drives in, goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Ethan Henson. It'll be his first, team's third.
Normally a team shooting the lights out like this, what you want to do is slow the game down and not give them so many possessions, but the Warriors can't afford to do that. They're trailing by 23 points.
5 for 9 from behind the arc here for North Harrison, and it seems like they've hit more than 5 as Jace hits the first free throw.
It really does feel like more than 5, but if you're shooting at 5 for 9 at that high of a clip, that's probably why.
Second free throw from Jace misses off iron. Rebound pulled in here by Gage Fortner. Brings it across midcourt, has it up at the top of the key. Up top for Mays, over to left wing to Davis. Over to the right wing for Gage Fortner. Back up top for Davis. Into the corner for Gage Fortner, trying to get it here for Henson. Hamilton to Henson. Thought about taking another shot from 3 as Gage Fortner drives baseline, puts it up off glass for 2.
Another tough shot. Kind of got a Warrior defender coming up underneath of him, and he still was able to just finish through the contact.
47-22, a 25-point North Harrison lead. Zayden Palmer baseline. Found himself a little too far underneath the basket, couldn't get the shot to go. Shea Miller comes in for the rebound. He's going to be fouled.
Yeah, I was going to say that's kind of got to be a foul there. And
foul will go against Dustin Hamilton. It'll be his second. Team's fourth.
Warriors need a big play. They need a 3 or an and 1 or something just to kind of re-energize them here, because right now they're just kind of lifeless. You can tell they're shocked by what's going on.
A 19-5 run here in this quarter alone for North Harrison as Papa called for the travel.
Yeah, it's been a tough night for the Warriors. I mean, you have games like this, and it just seems like everything is going against you, and that's kind of how it feels like for the Warriors.
Another shot from 3 from Davis, no good. Rebound picked up here by Jace Palmer. Since the Warriors led 15-14, the Shamrocks are on a 33-7 run.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
And then stolen away here by Davis. Takes it, can't finish. Rebound picked up by Zayden Palmer, but never got established back in play. And it'll go back here to North Harrison. A 25-point lead here for the Shamrocks with just underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Pass up top here for Gage Fortner. High post for for Mays. Back to Gage Fortner inside the paint, puts it in for 2. Gage Fortner now with 19 points on the game here for the Shamrocks. Dalton Worrell's pass here for Jace Palmer, left wing. As he gets it across midcourt into the corner, Dalton shot from 3. Misses off inside iron. Henson with the rebound. He's going to be fouled from behind by Shea Miller. Foul by Miller, going to be his 4th. Team's second.
Yeah, I mean, not only have the Warriors not been able to score, but the Shamrocks have just kept up the scoring.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this game feels pretty well over.
Tate Richardson will check in here for Jensen Davis as Richardson will get his first opportunity for the night. Into the corner, shot from 3 from Henson. He hits another from behind the arc as Ethan Henson now in double digits with 11. A 30-point lead here for the Shamrocks as Papa rejected away by Henson. Ball on the floor. Jump ball will stay here with the Warriors with underneath a minute left to play in the third.
That might be one if they were ahead, or if it was a bit more of a game. I think Coach Cox might gripe about that because Samuel was on top of the ball. Somebody was on top of him, kind of reaching around him. But down 30, it's kind of hard to make a case.
Ball inbounds here for Palmer. Can't get the shot to go, and a foul called here against the Shamrocks as Miller loses a shoe and comes down hard. I think rolling his left ankle a little bit. As Cutter Peterson will check in.
Yeah, it might be a night where he doesn't come back, honestly. It
well,
depends on how bad it is. But
yeah.
If he just kind of rolled it and he's good, but if it's, I don't know. We'll have to see if he comes back or not.
Foul that time goes against Ethan Henson. It'll be his first, team second. As the free throw from Jace Palmer is good. Checking in here for the Shamrocks is going to be the junior Landon Johnson as he'll check in here for Ethan Henson. Second free throw attempt here from Palmer. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Gage Fortner. Fortner brings it across midcourt. Over to left wing, into the corner with it for Johnson. Fortner drives to the baseline, goes up, swatted away that time by Papa, picked up here by Dalton Worrell. Worrell takes it, drives all the way to the glass, lays it in for two. 52-25, 33 seconds left in the third. Mays with the basketball top of the key. Sends a right wing for Johnson. His shot from three. Off the bench for the first time tonight. Knocks one in from the top of the key. That's just been the night it's been tonight for the Shamrocks. As a foul from behind is going to be called here against Dustin Hamilton. It'll be his third. And at the line for two free throws will be Dalton Worrell as the Warriors into the bonus.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about it more later on. But, yeah, this has been one of those nights where nothing is going right for you and everything's going right for the other team.
Worrell will hit the first. Laughing on the bench, Shea Miller had an ankle brace on his right foot, switching it over to his left foot after that last roll of his ankle, as Dalton Worrell hits both free throws. 55-27, 13 seconds left to play in the third. Mays will bring it across midcourt. Has it up at the top of the key. His shot from the left elbow extended, knocking it in. Samuel Papa, half-court shot, hits off the ceiling. 57-27 is the lead in favor of the Shamrocks. We'll go to the fourth when we come back with a running clock in a moment.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so don't miss the shot. Make the clutch play at Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From fresh flower bouquets to sweet candy bouquets, they've got gifts that score every time. Check out several new tumblers and unique gift boxes that are total slam dunks. Don't wait for the buzzer. Beat the clock and bring home the win this Valentine's Day with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts. When it's game time for love, Briar Patch delivers.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as the North Harrison Shamrocks hold a 30-point lead. They'll have the basketball to start out this fourth quarter of play as well, as we'll start the fourth quarter in the running clock.
Miller's back on the floor, but Warriors going to go big here with him and Cutter Peterson both on the floor. Zayden Palmer taking a seat here to begin the quarter.
Wyatt Mays with it up at the top of the key. Sends it over the right wing for Hamilton. He'll drive baseline. He's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two free throws, and that's going to be the end of the night here for Shea.
Well, yeah, we don't get to see much of this two big lineup. I was going to say, I don't think anybody knows he's got five,
yeah,
but now we do.
Shea did. He was walking off the court as checking in here will be Zayden Palmer as Shea Miller's night is done here. 30 seconds into the fourth quarter as at the free throw line, Hamilton in the running clock misses off the back iron on the first.
Well, we knew that North Harrison could shoot the ball really well. We knew the Warriors would have some trouble without Barrett, but this has been a big surprise.
And a foul going to be called here against Craig on the rebound. Foul against Craig is going to be his fourth. So a minute in, each team has shared fouls. No points scored as it stays at a 30-point ball game. Papa brings the ball across midcourt. Maybe kind of a little surprise. A full court press still on here by the Shamrocks. As Jace Palmer with the basketball right wing. Trying to send it here for Dalton Worrell. Has it stripped away here by Hamilton. Up for the senior Kimbrough. Trying to send it back to Hamilton. Knocked away. Picked up here by Zayden Palmer. Up for Dalton Worrell. Worrell goes up and has it rejected away. Back to the hands of Papa. His shot is going to be fouled. He'll go to line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go here against Tate Richardson. It'll be his first. I take that back. They put that foul against Dustin Hamilton. That's his 4th. First shot from Papa off the mark to the right. We stay in a running clock. 57-27. Missing on the second here is Papa, is pulling in the rebound. Here's Andrew Craig. Wyatt Mays to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Shamrocks, over to the right wing for Hamilton. Leaves it off for Kimbrough. Back into the corner, Hamilton drives baseline. And he'll lose it out of bounds.
That's 12th turnover for the Shamrocks, but here's the big number, 20 turnovers in this game for the Warriors. 27 points and 20 turnovers.
Samuel Papa with the basketball up top for Jace Palmer. Inside here for Cutter Peterson. Spins around. Can't get the shot to fall in. Rebound pulled in by North Harrison. Quickly sent it up from Kimbrough. Craig keeps it alive but picked up by Papa. Papa gets the ball across midcourt. Leaves it for Jace Palmer. About to see a new 5 coming in here for the Shamrocks. As it'll be Jensen, Davis, Riker, Fortner, along with Gage Fortner. Landon Johnson also checking in. Is going to be Tate Richardson. Not really bringing in the subs for North Harrison, as they do have a couple of starters out there, but Cutter Peterson will check out as Ricardo Kopf will get his first action of the night. 4:25 and ticking here in the fourth quarter in this running clock. 30-point lead here for the Shamrocks. Pass picked off this time by Tate Richardson. Gets it up for Jensen Davis. He'll lose it. Picked up by Riker Fortner. Up top for Gage Fortner. Into the corner to Richardson. Richardson drives baseline. Sends it back to Davis in the corner. His shot from 3. Misses short. Rebound pulled in by Papa. Papa quickly brings it across midcourt. Drives all the way down to the block. Rejected away by Davis. And now back in transition. Laying it up off glass is Gage Fortner. 59-27, North Harrison with the lead. 3:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Right wing for Zayden Palmer for Samuel Papa, top of the key. He'll drive in, steps back, puts up the shot, hits off front iron and rolls in. Back to a 30-point ball game at 3.5 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jensen Davis, top of the key. Carter Danner ready to come in at next check for the Warriors. Shot from 3, no good that time from Riker Fortner. Rebound picked up by the Warriors. Back in transition. Dalton Worrell drives down to the block, goes strong, gets it up and in for 2. As the Warriors break that 30-point lead, and it's down to 28, which means a stoppage could be in play here as they get under that 30-point barrier. Into the corner. Shot from 3 from Johnson. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Davis. Back to Johnson. He'll dribble in. His shot partially tipped that time by Kampf. Dalton Worrell brings the ball across midcourt. Dribbles in, puts it up off glass for 2. 59-33, 2:35 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Shamrocks with the lead here over the Warriors on their senior night. Shot from 3 from Richardson, no good. Rebound picked up here by the Warriors. Dalton Worrell again spins, sends it back out to Zayden Palmer. Pop over to the right wing for Kampf. He'll drive baseline, and a foul going to be called here against North Harrison. It's going to go against Landon Johnson, his first. Team's third. Carter Danner, John Rigney will check in here for the Warriors. As checking out will be Papa and Zayden Palmer.
Nice look there by Ricardo. He caught a pass on the wing immediately with an aggressive wipe off to get to the rim. Drew a foul.
Checking in now here for North Harrison is going to be Colson Harchin along with Henry Frank, Kason Sims, along with Jacoby Ballard. Shot from three from Dalton Worrell in the corner, knocks it down. Also checking in is Merrick Hansel for North Harrison. Harchin sends it up top, driving to the block and putting it up off glass. Here is Jacoby Ballard as the freshman knocks it in. 61-36, 155 left to play in the fourth. Dalton Worrell into the corner for Rigney. John Rigney shot from three, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Dalton Worrell. And he's going to be fouled here on the floor. John foul that time against North Harrison is going to go against Merrick Hansel as Cutter Peterson going to check in here for Jace Palmer. Dalton Worrell will stay out on the floor for the moment. His shot from just in front of the three-point line knocks it in. Dalton with 21 points here in the ballgame. 1:45 left to play here in the fourth. 61-38 is the lead. Up top here for Harchin. He'll send it up now to Ballard, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds here off the hands of the Warriors. As checking in here will be Landon Smith here for the Warriors as he's going to check in here for Dalton Worrell. Harchin top of the key here for the Shamrocks. Sends it up top for Ballard. Back to Harchin. His shot from the left elbow just bounces out. Knocked out of bounds here off the hands of Kason Sims. John Rigney brings ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. He'll have it right wing. He's going to lose it as it's picked up here by Jacoby Ballard. Up top now for Harchin. Back to Ballard, left wing three. Banks it in.
It's been that kind of night.
Ballard with 5 points off the bench here in limited playing time here in the fourth. Rigney with the basketball. He'll drive in, has it stripped away. There with the block is Kason Sims. Harchin, his shot from three. Just off the mark, tipped around. Rigney with the rebound. Rigney takes it up off glass, too strong. Rebound pulled in by Sims. Ballard to bring the ball across midcourt. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He'll dribble in. High off glass, too strong. Rebound put up and in from the senior Kason Sims. 66-38, North Harrison with the lead. 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. Carter Danner in the corner sends it down to Peterson, who puts it up off glass for two. 66-40, a 26-point lead here for the Shamrocks. 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harchin with the basketball at the top of the key. And it looks like the Shamrocks are going to hold this out, and they're going to pick up a 66-40 victory here on senior night here in Eagleville. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's Winner's Circle player of the game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as it's a win tonight for the Shamrocks by a final score 66-40 here on their senior night. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ballgame. For North Harrison, they shoot 28 for 53 tonight from the field, 8 for 19 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 6 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Gage Fortner with 21 points, 11 points tonight for Ethan Henson. 9 points tonight for Jensen Davis and Wyatt Mays. 5 points on the night tonight for Jacoby Ballard. 4 points on the night tonight for Andrew Craig. 3 points for Landon Johnson. 2 points on the night tonight from Kaysen Sims and Riker Fortner. For Albany, they shoot tonight 15 for 40 from the field, 2 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 17 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Dalton Worrell with 21 points. 7 points on the night tonight for Jace Palmer. 6 points tonight for Samuel Papa. 2 points on the night tonight for Cutter Peterson, Lauren Sandholzer, and 2 points on the night for Shea Miller. And actually, I think it was actually 23 points on the night for Dalton Worrell and 2 points on the night for Shea Miller. No points for Sandholzer. But again, tonight, Brett, it was a big win for the Shamrock 66-40. And we talked about it. The Warriors had a 15-14 lead in that second quarter. The Shamrocks then went on a 52-25 run late in the second quarter into the second half, outscoring the Warriors by, it was 38-23 in that ball game in that second half.
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of those nights for the Warriors where nothing really seemed to be going your way, and just was looking at the scores on the season for North Harrison this year, and I mean they had a lot of games. I think 9 games where they scored. This is the 10th where they've scored at least 60 points. They've had a couple where they've been at 70, and then one 80-point game as well. So it's kind of thinking this might be one of those teams where they get up a lot of shots, they can make a lot. They can also miss a lot, but when they're on, they can really do some damage here. Wasn't really expecting the Warriors to be down 2 guys. They were down Barrett Worrell and then Lucas Engel as well, so that did play a key part in it. But at the same time, I mean, 22 turnovers, it's way too much.
Too much to overcome.
And at one point, there was 20 turnovers and like 27 points that the Warriors had. So not exactly a formula for success to have that kind of ratio, points to turnovers. They did out-rebound the Shamrocks by quite a bit, but whenever you turn the ball over that much, it's just, I mean, you're giving a team that can already score even more chances to score. So it's a tough tough loss for the Warriors tonight. But this could be kind of an inflection point in the season for them. They got some tough games coming up. They got Gallatin coming up, Princeton coming up, Platte Valley, who they lost to and is playing really good ball right now.
South Harrison boys as well.
So, I mean, it's going to be tough coming out for the Warriors here. But really, the results aren't necessarily the be-all, end-all. You just want to go out there and compete to the best of your ability. I don't think the Warriors really did that tonight. It just kind of got away from them, and then they kind of got out of it there. I mean, the game was pretty much over about midway through the third quarter. So are you going to let this one bad game define the season? I mean, things could go off the rails here, or it could be something you forget about in 2 weeks. It just, we had that one bad game and we were able to rebound. So we'll see what kind of response the Warriors have. This has been a very resilient team this season, so I expect them to rebound pretty well, but we'll have to see. It's up to them.
Warriors fall below 500 in conference play with the loss tonight. North Harrison picks up their first win in conference play tonight. Warriors will be back in conference play on Friday here on Albany TV. They will be on the road again as they will play in a tough environment in Princeton on Friday night. For myself, Jared Rolfes, color analyst and cameraman for the evening, Brent Williams, so long and good night tonight here from Eagleville.